All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to begin a group project. So how are we going to do a group project if you're stuck in your own houses by yourself? I got you covered. If you go to Google Classroom right now, you will see a Google Sheet spread. I did not fill out at the time of this recording. This will be filled out with your groups in it by the time you see it. It'll probably have a different title, like groups, period, whatever. We are going to be in probably 8 groups with probably 4 people to a group. So this will be group 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, and a Google Doc that all 4 of you will share. And then group 2 with their doc, group 3 with their doc. So you find which group you are in and you click on that doc and you can work on it together through there. And you can also try to get a Zoom or a Google Meet going that way as well. You can speak to each other. I will see if I can get something like that up and running, but you may have to set that up yourself. When you click on your doc, you are going to get something that looks similar to this. You'll have an injured person and 8 spaces to write in. You are going to have 8 injuries. This injured person only has 4 injuries as shown by the stars because it's only an example. You will have 8 stars spread around your person. And you are going to use your directional terminology to correctly identify the locations of these injuries. I am going to give your description to another group. So your descriptions have to make perfect sense. They will not have your picture. They will not know what you were looking at. All they are going to get is your description. So let's give an example here. Let's say we're going to talk about this star right here. First thing I'm going to do is tell you which side of the body it is. Is it on the anterior side of the body or is it on the posterior side of the body? So this is on the anterior side. But that's not good enough because the anterior side is this entire thing. If you couldn't see the star, then you wouldn't know where to put it. So we need more directions. What other kind of directions can we come up with? We have up and down words. We have side to side words. So pick a landmark and go based on that. So this injury is very close to the belly button. So what word means off to the side? Lateral. It is lateral to the belly button. All right, so that's great and all, but is it this side or is it this side lateral? We need more information, so pick another landmark. It is medial to this forearm. Which forearm is this? This is the right forearm, not left, guys. This is not your left and right. He is facing a different direction than you, so this is his left and right. This is his right forearm. So it is medial to his right forearm. And so we now know that it is going to be around this direction, but we can actually give it a few more definitions in case the person reading it isn't quite sure yet. We could say that it is above or below something. So here's his hips, right? This is his right hip. We can say it is superior to that, or we can say it's cephalic to that because cephalic means closer to the head. It is definitely closer to the head than the hip is. It is cephalic to the right hip. It means now we got that's on this body, lateral to the belly button, medial to the right forearm, and cephalic to the right hip just above. Anyone reading that should have no problem figuring out that that goes right there. And you're going to do that for all 8 stars that you are going to have. What I'm going to do is copy this and paste it onto someone else's. And then I'm going to copy someone else's. I'm going to paste it onto yours and give you their information. So here's their information. Notice that you have directions, but you do not have a body to draw them on. Go back onto Google Classroom and you will see a Google drawing waiting for you. And here's your Google drawing. Notice it is blank. It is your job to put the information on here from reading the other person's description. So going with the example, anterior side, that's this one, or anterior, posterior. So anterior side, but where on this body? Inferior to the left ear. Okay, so this is, wait, no, his left and right over here. And inferior means what? Below. So pretty much anywhere around here, right? Could be it. We need more information. Medial to the left shoulder. So here's the left shoulder. Which way is medial? Toward the center. So below the ear, toward the center from the shoulder. So this general region. And cephalic to the left nipple. So here's his left nipple. So cephalic, closer to the head. All those points are going to meet up right about here. So I need to put a mark there. Let's go find shapes. And do we have stars? I don't care what shape you use. You use whatever shape you like. I am going to go with a circle. So right about here. And I got a nice little circle here, which I don't like that color. I want to make that stand out a bit. Feel free to change it up. Let's make it stand out. There we go. And that's where the injury is. And then you would go down to the next one on the posterior side, whatever information, and you put it where it would say. And you would go down the list for all 8 injuries, and you would populate this body. If you click on this, copy, and then edit again, paste, you have another one. You can put it wherever you think it's supposed to go. And you can keep populating injuries all over this body until you are done. Now here's the question. What if the other group messed up? What if their information was written wrong and now your body is wrong? I'm looking at that, right? If their information is wrong, if your body is wrong because their information is wrong, they lose the points, not you. But if their information is written well and you still made the body wrong, that's your fault and you lose the points. So this is a team effort. Everyone in the group has to work together and both groups have to do well. If both groups do well, then this body should look exactly like the other group's original body. This should not look like your original body. It should look like someone else's. I will let you see them when we are done. So if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to contact me. This is going to begin on a Friday. I will be right here in this room with a Google Meet open waiting for you guys to ask me any kind of questions. If you want, I can try to set up a breakout room for you and your group members to join in. I've never done that before, but let's see if we can get it to work. Okay? Good luck.